welcome. We hope and we pray that you and your families have been able to seek the Lord during these very uncertain times. We're very excited to welcome your teens back this fall for another semester of faith formation, and we have finalized a plan for our middle schoolers and high schoolers here at St. Monica's, and we are so excited to share that with you today. With the uncertainty of the present time, we're going to need to be flexible and be able to shift and adjust as this semester goes on, and we pray and we hope that you can be flexible with us as we will be flexible together to come up with a plan that is safe for not only our teens, but also our volunteers and our staff. That is first and foremost on our minds this semester, but we're excited to get back, and we have a few options for you for what this fall semester could look like. We've been working closely with the Archdiocese of Atlanta, as well as taking into consideration the efforts of the Gwinnett County school system to create our plan for the fall. Our plan will offer an option between in-person or virtual faith formation. High school and middle school families will both have the choice to join us in person or virtually, but there will be an additional home study option for middle schoolers. We ask that each family makes this decision for in-person or virtual as they register for the year. At the midpoint of this semester, we will reassess how things look. We will use the guidance available to us at that time to figure out what the plan needs to be moving forward for the rest of the semester. But this decision that you make of in-person or virtual will apply until that midpoint reassessment. Our in-person gatherings will look similar to how they always have, but with a few safety and logistical modifications. Food service will be limited and will only take place for our evening session of high school youth group. Teens are encouraged to bring their own water bottles as our fountains will be closed. Temperatures will be taken prior to admission to any of our activities this semester, and those with a temperature of 100.4 degrees or higher will be isolated and asked to be picked up by a parent. Masks are required to be worn by students, volunteers, and staff. Masks will not be provided, thus need to be brought from home. We will try to conduct activities outside, such as opening activities and games in small groups, allowing for that minimum of 6 feet of safe social distancing. And when outdoors, masks may be removed. However, masks are required for all indoor activities. Tables and chairs will be removed, but can be provided for any student or volunteer in need. Small groups will be encouraged to take place outdoors in order for our teens to actually be able to see each other during that time. Teens should bring their own journals, Bibles, rosaries, writing utensils each week, as they will not be provided. All of our name tag lanyards will not be used this semester, but we will have name tags that are disposable for each teen. And finally, cleaning measures will be increased with our facility use. Now, these in-person meetings will have a little bit of a change as far as what the schedule looks like for them. Year 1 and confirmed high school teens will meet on Sunday afternoons from 3:30 to 4:45 p.m. Year 2 high school teens will meet Sunday evenings from 6:15 to 7:45 p.m. And middle school teens will meet on Wednesday evenings from 6:30 to 7:45 p.m. Now, we've shortened all of our meetings just a little bit, and we've created 2 sessions for high school in order to keep our numbers a little bit lower. If the time session for your teen does not work for your family, please let us know. We'll ask that you consider the virtual option, but we can work with you to get you into a session that works best for you. Our in-person sessions will look a little bit different, but we can't wait to actually have your teens in person and be able to continue our ministry face to face. Now, for our families who maybe don't feel comfortable or can't meet at this time due to health reasons in person, we will have a virtual option as well. Our high school virtual meetings will take place on Zoom on Wednesday nights from 6:30 to 7:45 p.m. They will include the same materials such as games and small groups and talks that we have at our in-person meetings, but will be modified for Zoom. Those virtual meetings will be for Year 1 students, Year 2 students, and confirmed students. The plan shifts a little bit for our Year 2 students as they are required to attend our confirmation nights, but more details will be coming out on that shortly. At those virtual meetings, teens will be required to have their cameras turned on and face towards them, and they will be asked to participate for the entirety of the evening. We know that virtual sessions can feel a little bit impersonal, so we will be doing our best to create an environment where your teen feels like they belong in a community and where they feel challenged to grow in their spiritual life together. Middle school families who choose the virtual option will participate with Father Jack's Sunday Parish Family Ablaze program and will be provided additional resources for those meetings each week. The full schedule of meetings as well as details of our ministries will be found on the youth group website stmyouth.com in the middle school and high school sections. We look forward to welcoming your teens home soon, but we know that things in these uncertain times can change very quickly in a matter of days or weeks, so we will continue to reassess as this semester goes on, and we ask you to share any feedback that you might have to be able to improve the ways that we're ministering to your families. Know of our continued prayers during these times. I know that you can reach out at any point to share with us how things are going for your family. You can stay up to date with any updates on our website, stmyouth.com, our weekly emails, as well as by getting plugged into our social media platforms. Know that we are excited to welcome your teens home to be able to love God, build relationships, and strengthen disciples.